Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Since it's the month of Ramadan, I thought it would be fun to crochet some decoration. So yeah, let's get started with the video. To start with the lantern, you're going to make a magic ring. Then you're going to chain one by wrapping the yarn around your hook and pulling it through your loop. Then you're going to double crochet into the magic ring. So you're going to yarn over and insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over and pull through. With the 3 loops on your hook, you're going to yarn over and pull through 2, and then you're going to yarn over again and pull through the remaining 2. You're going to continue to double crochet into the magic ring until you have a total of 12 double crochets. Once you're done, you're going to close round 1 by tightening the magic ring by pulling on the tail of your yarn. Then you're going to close round 1 by slip stitching into the first stitch. So you'll skip the chain 2 and you'll go into the first stitch, the 2 loops of the stitch, and then you're going to yarn over and pull it all the way through, and that's your slip stitch. To start with the second round, you're going to chain 2. Then you're going to do a double crochet into that first stitch, and then you're going to do another double crochet into that same stitch, and that's going to be your double crochet increase. You're going to repeat that pattern all around of doing 2 double crochets into the same stitch, so that by the end of round 2 you should have a total of 24 stitches. To close the round, you're going to slip stitch into that first double crochet. For round 3, you're going to start by chaining 2. Then you're going to double crochet into that first stitch. Then you're going to do a double crochet increase into that second stitch, so 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. You're going to repeat this pattern all around of doing 1 double crochet followed by a double crochet increase, and by the end you should have a total of 36 stitches. Once you reach the end of the round, you're going to slip stitch to close it. And so this is our final round. You're going to cut the yarn, pull it all the way through to finish off, and then using your needle you're going to weave in your loose ends. So the first part of the lantern is done. Next we're going to move on to the base of the lantern. You're going to insert your hook into any stitch and pull your yarn. Once you pull your yarn, you're going to chain 1. Then you're going to be doing 6 half double crochets across. To half double crochet, you're going to yarn over and then insert your hook into the stitch, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through. With the 3 loops on your hook, you're going to yarn over and pull through all of them. So that's your first half double crochet. You're going to be doing a total of 6 half double crochets. To move on to the second row, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work around. Then you're going to be half double crocheting all across, and by the end you should have a total of 6 stitches. For row 3, you're going to start with a half double crochet increase into that first stitch. So you're going to be doing 2 half double crochets into 1 stitch. Then you're going to be doing 4 half double crochets across. And then in that last stitch, you're going to be doing 2 half double crochets in one stitch. So you basically increased one time in the beginning of the row and your second increase at the end of the row, and by the end you should have a total of 8 stitches. Once you're done, you're going to cut your yarn, finish off, and weave in your loose ends. Now moving on to the top part of the lantern, you're going to count 12 stitches away from the base, and then into that 13th stitch, you're going to insert your hook and pull your yarn and chain 1. For row 1, you're going to be doing 6 half double crochets across. In row 2, we're going to be decreasing. So you're going to skip that first stitch, and then into the second stitch, you're going to be doing a half double crochet. Then you're going to do 2 more half double crochets. And then you're going to skip a stitch and then do a half double crochet into that last stitch. So by the end of row 2, you should have a total of 4 stitches. We're also going to be decreasing in row 3. So you're going to skip that first stitch and then doing a half double crochet into the second stitch, and then you're gonna skip another stitch and then do a half double crochet. So by the end of row 3, you should have a total of 2 stitches. Now that the lantern is done, we're going to chain 1 to start crocheting a border all around. So you're going to single crochet in each stitch, and when it comes to the rows, in each row you're going to do 1 single crochet. To single crochet into that first row, you're gonna insert your hook and pull the yarn through, and then with 2 loops on your hook, you're gonna yarn over and pull through both of them. So that's your first single crochet. And then in the second row, you're gonna do another single crochet, and then in the third row, you're gonna do your third single crochet. And then you're going to be doing 12 single crochets all around the circular part of the lantern, and then in the bottom part of the lantern you're going to be doing 2 single crochets in the first 2 rows. These stitches will total 17 single crochets. When you reach the last row in the bottom part of the lantern, you're going to be doing 3 single crochets in 1 stitch. After that, you're going to be doing 6 single crochets across to reach the second corner. Similar to the first corner, you're going to be doing 3 single crochets in 1 stitch. After that, you're just going to continue to single crochet along the remainder of the border until you reach the top of the lantern. Once you reach the top row, you're gonna start by doing a single crochet into that first stitch. And then you're going to be chaining 10 for the handle of the lantern. So you're going to yarn over and pull your yarn through your loop for a total of 10 chains. Then you're going to do a single crochet into that second stitch in that first row. Now that the border is done, you're just going to slip stitch into that first stitch, and then you're just going to cut your yarn, finish off, and weave in your ends. So this is the final look of the lantern. For this garland, I ended up making 14 lanterns, just like different colors, but you can make as many as you want. You can hang the lanterns in any way you want. Here I am making a rope for the lanterns to finish the garland. I'm starting the garland with a slip knot, and then I'm going to be chaining 20. The first 20 chains are basically going to be at the beginning of the garland. So if you want to make it longer from the end, you can add additional chains. Once you're happy with the starting length of your garland, you can start adding the lanterns. You're going to insert your hook into the handle of the lantern, and then you're going to yarn over and pull the yarn all the way through. Then you're going to continue to add chains until it's time to add another lantern. I ended up making 20 chains between each lantern, but it's up to you if you want to make the distance longer or shorter, add or remove chains. Similar to what we did at the beginning of the garland with the chain 20, once all of the lanterns are added, you're going to chain an additional 20 at the end. And with that, the garland is done. I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching. Ramadan Kareem, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!